he's dead. Like dead. Oh man, I hate these old Greek stories. I wish there would be like an interesting modern retelling with musical numbers and anti-capitalism and the Great Depression or something relatable.
Percy Jackson, the musical?
No, I spell disappointment and dark toast. Must be a kid reading.
How did you get in our house?
Doesn't sound like much fun. Yeah, we're miserable.
Oh, well, do I have a show for you?
Yeah. Wait, you mean we, right?
Lights, please.
What? How'd you do that? Okay, where did you get a trombone? The kid.
Yeah?
Flip that.
The window? Okay.
And the one, and the two, and 1, 2, combo. If you like to hear old stories, if the books don't make you smile, if you want to learn about a siren sailing on the river Nile.
Well, that was Egypt.
Oh, we got a show for you. Hadestown, we're ready to see Persephone, gotta be Hadestown. There's never been a show like Hadestown. There's never been a show like Hadestown. This time we're Hadestown. Tony Award-winning show Hadestown will be shown at the Walter Kirk Theater at 7 p.m. Buy your tickets today for a low price of $232. Buy yours today in 2019, the year we are in.
Why does everyone feel the need to mention that it is 2019?
So, tell us about the show. Well, let us tell you, but first.
Hey, you as the face man, bring me here.
Yeah, me too.
What are you doing?
It's called breaking the fourth wall.
Oh, thank you. All right. So, the show, based off the ancient Greek myth of Orpheus and Eurydice, but to spice things up a bit, instead of being set in ancient Greek times, it's in the semi-post-apocalyptic Great Depression-esque era, kind of, sort of.
Kind of, sort of.
Well, I say kind of, sort of, because it's not explicitly set in the American Great Depression, nor necessarily post-apocalypse. It's more so the inspiration from that.
That sounds like kind of vague world building.
Speaking of building, the show begins with Hermes in the front of a bar narrating to the audience and introducing all the characters.
Shouldn't it be Dionysus?
Shut up.
And there's this guy's name, Orpheus, I mentioned before, and he's trying to work on a song.
Yeah? Well, what's his deal? He has a guitar.
Oh, well, the seasons are all messed up because Persephone, the wife of Hades, isn't showing up in the overworld as much anymore. So he's trying to make a song that'll bring all the good weather back.
Yeah, and whenever she's in the overworld, it's all happy and sunny and shiny, and whenever she's in the underworld, it's all cold and wintry.
Well, so why is she spending less time in the overworld?
Well, so Hades is coming back too early and taking her back too early, and, well, she's always coming back way too late.
Yeah, fair enough. There's a gal named Eurydice, yeah, and she's hungry.
Yeah, she loses all her stuff.
Wait, she loses all her stuff. Why didn't she sell her stuff to buy food?
Well, the plot needs to happen.
Orpheus and Eurydice love each other, by the way.
Yeah.
So, is there like a villain?
Oh, yeah.
What's the deal here?
So, then Hades comes and he's like, hey, Eurydice, come on down to Hadestown.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's kind of, how old is Hades? Like, he's gotta be a pretty old guy, and she's like pretty.
You might think it's kind of weird, but it's actually super easy, barely inconvenient to persuade her.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, despite Hades being a much older man and Eurydice being a much younger woman, she packs up her metaphorical bag.
It's metaphorical because she's homeless and owns nothing.
Metaphorical because she's homeless and knows nothing, and she takes them down to the underworld with Hades.
Wow.
Yeah, so Hermes then lets Orpheus know that Eurydice is dead, so he tries to go on to Hadestown to get her back.
So, after that, I think I need to
We are now going to be taking a brief intermission.
There are restrooms located, please hold. There are restrooms located there, over there, probably over here. We have a sink back here and oxygen masks down the street at OMH.
Please treat yourself to any of the refreshments located conveniently on the floor by your seats or in the restrooms. Thank you.
And that concludes our intermission.
Act 2, we.
That feels like it just got colder in here.
No, that's just some stage direction. I said colder. Colder. Thank you, that's better.
Yeah, so then, Hades sings a song to Persephone about how he invented capitalism.
Oh, that's bad, because he's Hades, right?
Right, and
Wait, why does Hades need capitalism? Or food for that matter? Because they're all dead, right? So what's the deal?
well, I'm going to need you to get right off my back about that.
Oh, look it right off that thing.
Yeah. So meanwhile, Eurydice is forgetting who she is. And then those ladies, the fates from earlier, they show up. And they're like, ha, you're forgetting who you are, dummy. And then Hades is all like, I am the bad guy. I am going to build a wall. It's going to be the best wall. And they're not the ones saying it. I'm not the one saying it. They are great people, the best people.
What year did this show come out?
Anyways, so then Orpheus shows up and he's like, Hades, I've come to bargain. And then Hades is like, okay, so you can have your girl back, but only if you walk to the overworld and don't look at her. And then he and Persephone are like, okay, let's do a little dance, make a little capitalism, get down tonight. And then Orpheus and Eurydice, they take a hike.
That's it? I mean, that's a little underwhelming, don't you think? All he has to do is walk back without turning around. Couldn't he be, like, talking to her, so he knew she was there? Or even if he got to the top and she wasn't there, couldn't he have turned around and gone back and been like, Hades, what's the deal?
Well, yeah, he could have done that, but why? Why would he do that?
Yeah, so then the fates show up and they're like, hey, turn around. So Orpheus, a few steps away from the overworld, does. And
This is for all students who drive to school. Once again, for all students who drive to school. On Thursday, the senior parking lot will be closed to all parking so we can accommodate parents for the senior walk. Once again, the parking lot, the senior parking lot will be closed in the morning. So all students need to park in the junior parking lot on Thursday morning. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Dad. Anyways, you were saying?
you interrupted the story. Anyways, so a few steps away from the overworld, Orpheus, he just turns around and sees that she's there, and Eurydice is like, dummy. And then she just walks back down to Hadestown.
Are you freaking kidding me?
If he was right there, why did he wait until he was in the overworld to then turn around?
Yeah, what the heck, man?
Hold on, we're not done yet.
So the show ends with Hermes